as they go up against Bait. And I think it might be a slight step up in competition, but not drastically. Bait didn't look perfect.
No, they didn't. I think a little shaky. A lot of LAN experience so far this year. We're going to go right into the banana hit, though. Fiku and Buzz, each with a kill a pop. We've got Essential from the corner. Already that's fast mid-flank. Fast tempo coming out of this pistol round. And we saw what I think OG wanted to do versus Complexity, which was come out swinging. They said it in the post-game interview. Krizen just straight up highlighting, we wanted to take control. Well, you tried it yet again, and Bait met you at the top of B.
I don't think OG are going to think about that too much just yet.
Trying to catch him, slipping up down mid again, but okay, Kenzizor into ramp, total control. You're gonna find nothing else. It is nothing but alt mid. You damn well know it. OG know they know it. Nikudos tries to do it back around through spawn. Really suffocating here. We're talking smoke grenades in your own spawn at 50 seconds. Sweaty, but this is the alternative. You take a step around that corner, Fiku hits the headshot, and that's just a slight bit more wiggle room to try and contend with apartments. That's where Kenzizor is gonna just lock it down. You kind of get OG trying to burst out of this den of theirs. And money made. Triple kill here, denying it all. And a quad off the MP9. So clean start for the Bait 3-0.
There's no more time to even get to a site. I'm trying to get these kills. I have an MP9 I don't even really want. Let's go fight.
Fiku pop up, finds bodies
Cover.
mid. Head trick. You said it. Cover. Golden opportunity for Fiku, denied by the Opper.
If he misses that shot, they might both die. And there is no search over on the B site. So fair play if they still want to come here.
We've got that incendiary on NPL. There we go for head trick. Gets his second chance at it. Bomb's got to come up short side in the back of Nikudos. We hit 20 seconds and they have still decided to hold off on that green flag.
Oh, they're just saving here. That's, yeah, a little awkward. Couldn't get across to get their... I don't even know if there's a molly that they could have used to throw into pit. That would have been very favorable.
No team ollie, just that buzz smoke. Deny the line, but Nikudos is going to be able to fight for his right to hang on to the AK, and we do go 4-0.
You actually don't... I feel like you don't actually see the situation that often where in the round 2...
which is great if Nikudos is going to do that again, but here he sits at 1-3, so not quite the record-setting start that we had on Ancient earlier today. We get off from head trick yet again. I mean, already there's some mobility here in the op positioning at a head trick. Nice to see him getting weaponized. Somebody that I'm personally, well, happy to see welcome back to the top of the Counter-Strike realm. Anybody who knows we play.
With a lineup of his countrymen as well. It's clearly been working well for him. Head trick, very aware.
He does lose his balcony player, so that's good presence up short side. Krizen also looking to get around on Arch.
They need to delay a little bit because this is a nice find for Krizen.
Both players seem aware of the possibility. They're waiting for one another. Now head trick's gonna have to go above and beyond. It's 3 kills already. And then we get that spooky post from Balk to get it back into the even keel. Now delayed play out from Library. Take your time with smoke up. You've got a longer road for Essential to come up through middle. And bomb's gonna go down. We've got a comfortable post plant. Best position for OG to pick up a round yet.
Fiku's in the key position. They're gonna come in and try to fight him inside of Big Pit. They're trying to find out if it's gonna be a double arch retake or here on lane. They'll find out now in a couple seconds.
Spooky gives them a lot of space though. Fiku just giving it this slight jiggle. He's waiting for his chance. Flash makes it awkward. He lets him cross over. Finds his timing. There's the trade back. Back corner position held. Time's there. Wow. Essential 1v2 on site. The flawless run keeps going.
That was clutch in more than one sense of the word. Yes, it was literally a 1v2 there, but how he held that crosshair over top of the box with getting the kills and then falling back really early on.
Disruptive utility. It's well timed, I'd say, from Bait. Just as OG started to take a sniff towards top banana, utility that just boxes them out. Essential's not being shy about it though. On the reload, teammate dropping nades. That's awkward. You have given them this invitation into the B site. Spooky and Fiku will pounce on both. And maybe Bait finding a little too much comfort in their strong start.
Yeah, this was a very screamy move from OG, but it was a moment that called for it. Spamming through that smoke is fine, but using your entire mag when your teammate is behind you, but still in the support. You're really not thinking that they're going to push. Too slow-paced.
Meanwhile, Bait continue to keep that pressure up. You're going to find him just standing in the open there. Krizen gets slammed. Buzz is going to try to come down Boiler. Short side player in Kenzizor's got a lot of responsibility. They've suddenly gone into this solo A defense, and Fiku is smoked off as we hit 20.
Whoa. They're going to probably try to fight him. They've been, again, getting really screamy opportunities. The MPL comes to the jump. Oh, great spam.
Buzz predicts it. You get Kenzizor from the corner. You know they're going to come swinging into you at 10 left on that clock. No challenge out through Moto. It's a missed time reposition here from Bait that opens up the door for this post plant. We do get a smoke grenade, gets body blocked as he jumps over. Luckily, Nikadaz will dunk it. But this smoke we see right here, this was given over by the T's themselves. And Alex is looking to capitalize on this moment. A mistake that could come back to haunt them. He's making a ton of sound. Player in the site keeps his head down. Alex is just going to try to cause panic, but there's that back corner player confirmed, and a second round with it. OG find the right timing yet again.
I would have said that this is, more lucky than good if it wasn't for that amazing spam through default box. That was a very targeted attack that was beautifully executed, and that box is extremely spammable. In CS2, you're seeing that happen. It's just a consistent part of execs now, so just well played. Of course, Alex ready to smoke this out.
Hanging on to it.
Oh.
Hedrick gets ahead of that smoke grenade. He's going to get a chance to rattle one off. Now all eyes on the Opper in dark. Does that take attention away from this stack back site? There's that fire, but it's destined for Hedrick. They don't burn out default box instead, and now Nikadaz returns it. You know there's another one over here. Alex with a chance to shine. They're going to disengage.
Wait, he can hear that.
I mean, they've got a player up arch. Buzz thinks he's wrapping into the A site. They're never going to expect these CTs, but now they're going to run into each other. He jumps into the corner, lucky to be alive. They're never going to expect Kenzizor, right? They're checking. They've got it. The presence of mind, but he delivers headshots. This one, so sloppy on both ends. Everybody just so frantic in an attempt to rotate back and forth, and it is Bait to come out on top.
I mean, I want to say this is just a bad call from OG. I think they threw that away at the gamble of just going for a big rotation, but that was more of a gift than anything else.
Also, great triple kill out of Kenzizor, clean shooting. Fast pressure here for Hedrick. Luckily for him, his teammate just whittles away the health through smoke. NPL excellently done, takes the chance to keep the pressure high. Speaking of pressure, Hedrick just bombarded by the util. And so we get a little bit of an answer here. Don't write off this round for OG despite a MAC-10 in play for the 3 players left.
It's the moment in the round where Bait just have to make sure to have that extra layer of carefulness because it's only those moments that have got away from them so far, but they've got the map control. Oh,
delivery.
Yeah, that is a big delivery.
Spooky sits on the angle.
But this is actually an interesting move because they retake bracket, not seeing anything here. Very good of Spooky to be watching this push, but they're looking into middle. This is now extremely awkward. The bomb's up there in halls. He can't expose himself to everything. But Alex is coming up behind Nikadaz.
I mean, how does
this go down? It's going to be impossible to derive this timing.
Ooh.
Oh, and now they know B is clear. This is just take care of yourself on A is the call. And the bomb has to go up through long haul. It's the timing that has to be respected.
Okay, Kenzizor had a chance there. Could have gone back through short to hold off balcony.
The rotation isn't in from Bait.
I mean, they just still feel so confused. Finally, they're going to recognize that it's got to be all in on A still. Maybe that last round's got them a little scared. Things have gotten weird before. Kenzizor arrives, MAC-10 in pit popped, and the bomb planter right there after. They're lucky to get a bit of money, but yeah, slow to the draw there for the last 3 players out of Bait. He's got buddies right behind him. NPL just
playing with composure, man.
He's just fixated on that doorway, and now Buzz is going to put his head right there, but that's all he needs. An extra stepping stone in the form of Krizen gives man advantage over to OG, something they haven't been able to work with all too often.
Yeah, in terms of opening kill game plan, it's been Bait all day, so nice response. Oh, we see that Bait are keeping 3B, hoping that OG overthink this one. Kenzizor has been amazing.
I mean, he's proven he can do a lot on his own. He was looking for that, tries to elicit a reaction.
Oh, they're overthinking it, man. I don't even think they're going to search A. They're actually going to commit to this. Now it's just about if Bait believe it.
Oh,
wow.
And if you're Bait, I mean, you're going to go for the save anyway, so you might as well sit here and see what you can hold back. 30 seconds. Do they get to eject again? Do they need to? All that's left, Ascenthiel back bomb site. Insta headshot there for Buzz. Challenge coming at him in the form of Spooky. That Opper just wants him to step. And it's a jumping Glock to close. Very scary situation, tiptoeing your way into that 3-player hold, but the fact they clear it out, good on them.
OG missing that a little bit, but still works here for a third round.
Oof, bombarded.
Wow,
Look at that util damage. 200 across the board. And so OG say, to hell with it. We'll swing. Into that Opper goes Spooky, the first to drop. It is a cleanup delay, as suddenly everything falls apart at the top of Banana. Nikodas, hate to break it to you. This one looking unwinnable, but he does find the back of one head. Surprisingly, Ascenthiel up on the boost. They throw caution to the wind as they get pelted by those grenades.
Oh. Nice attempt there, got some damage, but still 1v4. He has to pull off.
Done.
That won't happen. That's an 8th. For OG.
Spooky's found timing ahead of this smoke. Oh. Steps into the fire though, lets him know he's close. We had seen this consistency from Bait to play 3B. This round wasn't the case. They're gonna try to play with the timing again. OG just jump into this. A frantic defense from Ascenthiel, cooled off slightly. His reinforcements just on the other side of that CT smoke. They push through. Alex throws himself into the fray. We get that backside challenge denied. And Ascenthiel, cool as ice, just puts them down for the most part. Little bit of an answer. It's a Nikodas 1v4 queued up. 2 players to go. Duels right there. And it is clean with the last player deep over towards spawn. NPL health advantage. But Nikodas record-setting day at this major. And a 1v4 clutch at hand. Now he's evened out the health. Down to half. NPL right there on the corner.
Ammo's low.
And he gets denied. Final hurdle. Just can't clear it. Just got to putt this one in. Pull out a pistol. Oof. And maybe your job made a little easier, but a clean P2000 headshot out of Nikodas with the peek down mid. Split screen. No screen watching. Man advantage, but still, you know, a bit of a lack of a prod maybe over from that Banana setup. Play a retake if you have to, but this is going to have to be Nikodas and Buzz to defend site accordingly.
The rotations are still going to push down feed.
Awkward for Buzz, but he's still got safety. I mean, that Molotov's a little bit awkward. They're looking for him to go into the peak. Nikodas just keeps his head down, really making Buzz have to go above and beyond. Now both your defenders are dead, but you get that fast flank around from middle already. They wasted no time trying to challenge the back line. Spooky with the D, dual Berettas looks, but they dodge him for just a while. The wall bang again.
So good.
With a pistol. Fiku waits, anticipates the pit peak. It's coming. Kenzizor down. That's the site player removed. And you've got that bomb on the back wall of it all. Spooky looking to close this out. Head trick. Where's he at? Where's he tucked? Into that deep corner. And he gets popped. Spooky's going to run this down. Going to get on top of it. And that should be pistol for OG. 10-second defuse, though. Going to come down to the wire.
A long defuse. He doesn't have it. Yeah, he's got to get away from this. Tucking and covering. That's all that was needed to win that clutch.
Out there on the field, supported, of course, by Buzz. We saw that 5-7 POV in the front of apartments. That's that first line of contact. Nikodas right behind him. And the best thing with that position from Nikodas is if they come at his bomb site, he can catch him from the doorway. Now, you know about the gun. Fiku's dead, but at least he got his. Spooky's gonna tuck into the corner. We get this fast wrap around, and then Kenzizor from down beneath will get the kill. Oh, he gets spotted. It's the moto push.
Doesn't take a shot.
Catches vision. And now Krizen, P250 versus 3, insta-pop from NPL, really alleviating the pressure there as he finds out those last 2 players and puts his team on 11. Here comes the swing. They're well equipped. MP9's in hand, this MAC-10 in the fray. Gets a good amount of damage, but it's OG to come out with man advantage and no bomb possession here for Bait either. So back against the wall.
So I'll tell you right now, I mean, they think that this bomb is walking up towards A. They don't know they have to go down to stairs to get it. MPL takes so much damage on the way. Down to 27 health.
Prison pushes through, so now control on both. Oh, my goodness.
Coming through with no ammo and then dying.
That the ticket back in. Pushes smoke with one deagle shot in the chamber. And OG feeling like maybe they've got to make something happen here. Nikodaw's going to go take a look at brackets, but he's missed the timing on this arch wraparound.
Yeah, they have to wrap to A. There's no other option, but it's also the one that OG are watching the least. If they walk back into this awkwardly, who knows?
Ooh, he lines him up.
Nice.
There we go. Nikodaw's Famas with 3 on the round. Kicks it off on Banana. You got little to lose here if you're OG, so swing for the fences. That is going to section Crizin off entirely. Smoke in front of him and beside him. Spooky and Buzz in a 2v4 to hold off on this bomb site. 30 seconds. Mac-10 goes swinging. Crizin's able to get in with action, and they slaughter them. A total shutdown inside of that A bomb site despite man disadvantage. And that is the kind of round, if you are OG, that will inspire the chance at a comeback on this defensive half. A fine chance for OG, but look at this collection of players already up inside of the apartments. Buzz, M4 is clean. 2 kills into the Tech 9 as well, so just a spray down on the doorway, and he will execute. Double headshot just to close that one out. You're not getting in without at least a flashbang. We'll see if it comes up Snake Eyes. 2 players in this bomb site in an attempt to hold with fire in front of them at 20 seconds. You've got a flashbang here for Crizin. That 3rd player in Spooky starts to move over from spawn. Fiku's hitting flashes all the while. He sees contact, but won't be able to peel that player out of the pit. So now he's stuck backside on his own. We hit 8 seconds on this clock. And finally, he's going to go down. Can they stop it? No! The spray is off the mark, and so bomb planted 5v3. It is down to the wire, but it is indeed bait to come out on top with the post plant. You've already got Buzz knocking on the door of the retake. You got a lot to lose here if you're OG, but the map is on the line, and there's no guarantee in even getting these players out, so they're going to take some sort of a look at this site still. Bomb beyond the halfway point. Buzz now on the retreat. Nikodaws peels a player out, but Spooky's still sticking around.
They're just looking for kills if they can find him.
This is everybody with kits. They're down to that, like, barely 5 seconds, and they don't find any sort of an opening, but they will find a chance to leave, and that's the silver lining on this one. OG disengaging from that site with still 3 players alive. Force by may have slowed bait down.
Oh, this is, yeah.
Round 14 kind of sent a message that OG were going to put up a fight, but now this time bait right back into the game plan, and the approach is near perfect, but the headshot all the better. Well done by Buzz. Time to go above and beyond here, Spooky. You've got the cover, you've sectioned off the fight, and he gets the first 2. Well done. Had to do something special and has. Now already we start to see that scramble of his teammates back over. We do get an answer though. Bait are going to clear out the pit. And that bomb inevitably will be planted. Smoke grenade up on Moto's side. Sections off Crizin for the time being. Fiku's approach out from the apartments though. Will that one get checked? Oh, already Alex able to find his. It's instant trade back out. Headtrick's gonna get pinched from both sides, but it's all about the timing. The timing is where it's all key, and he gets found out by the Opper. Nikodaws walks in, takes the kill, finds the site, and will keep OG's hopes alive. But he sits around on Banana, his teammate already back in spawn. This is looking fast. Bait with little to use, little to lose.
Oh, the pop-up.
Well timed. Crizin's gonna keep it clean with the triple. So he does his job and goes back in with the sidearm to try to finish it off as fast as possible. We get an answer back from Alex. A double Tech 9 kill. There's a gun to grab.
He upgraded.
He's got all the time in the world.
61 health here for Alex.
And he doesn't play that site. He goes deep around the church. Player already to the right side. He's gonna find it. That point of contact was theirs for the taking, but an additional kill, one too much to ask. This is a 4-round game from overtime. Call the bluff. Step through that one blind. Get a move here from Spooky to throw himself back over onto Coffin.
Well, they're far out already.
He find it? Yes, sir. Good timing on the swing out, and then Fiku pops up with his desperate attempt out of Alex to try to just push through that smoke. Didn't want his teammates' deaths to go down in vain. And Headtrick hit by another grenade. So utility definitely making a difference. This one, OG finding the nice timing on each of those pieces of util. And so 3-round game from overtime. OG have rebounded on this defense. We saw that close apartment approach when they didn't have a flash.
Sometimes.
They've been trying to sprinkle this in at the right moment. This could be one. Nikodas goes down over towards Arch. All of a sudden, these players are going to feel that much more exposed. Buzz, there's that internal timing. Eventually, somebody's going to swing. Hentra gets the kill off the nade, and that's all 3 A defenders dead. Perfect timing on the bracket push, and with lesser weapons, it seems to me like Bait will break through.
Just a bit too much utility. And they made that tricky here for OG.
Nikodas going down, put Buzz on such an awkward timing. Fiku's position now well known, and unfortunately for him, whittled down to half health as well. Bait's T-side had found success. We get an uptick in success from OG's defense. 3 players left, and you can see the desperation here for Fiku. 2 games of Inferno for Bait will put them in that coveted 2-0 pool. An excellent first day in Austin.